We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Miami now. On the floor for Miami, LeBron James is out there with Mourning. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the 1.
Hey, yo, D-Wade.
Dishes it to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Ball. Jordan outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul. Out there.
Timeout called. The Heat. Pass to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Pulls up, high post, and it's Miami with another.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And stolen by Longley. Jordan with it. Hardaway picks him up. Down low. Here's Harper. It's not going to go for him. Mourning with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pippen, the pass to Harper. Rodman looking it over. Pass to Longley. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
To the paint. Here's Longley. And he makes good on the layup. Longley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Outside Harper. Back to Pippen. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Shaq. Jimmy Butler comes in for James. And it's Dragic in for Tim Hardaway. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. And then for Miami, Rice is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Wade. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Simpkins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Simpkins got 6 points.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Simpkins. 6 points for him. Passes it to Kukoc. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones, that's for 2, and another basket for Miami.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Bushler, the pass to Simpkins. Here's Wennington. He's guarded by Adebayo. And the pass to Bushler. Up top, Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Shots good by Rice.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Wennington. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Wennington's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Rice. It's good from about 19 feet.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Bushler. Now here's Kukoc. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Cycling. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside, Kukoc. Three-pointer. And they get it back. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat with a huge lead at the break. Safe to
34, the Heat.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Kerr out there with Brown. Then it's Bush. Then it's Sally. And it's Edwards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. Pass to Bushley. 5 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Brown against Bosch. And again, Miami with the triple.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
Dragic against Brown. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Oh, and here comes Bosch all alone. And he gets it to go. Bosch has got 5 points now this quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Dragic against the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Brown. Here's Sally. Looking to end the run. And again, no good by Chicago. One-on-one fast break. And it's good for 2. And that's now 9 points for Chris Bosch.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
All these fast break points, guys, very concerning. I mean, they've yet to find an answer for it.
Now here's Brown. Here's Bushley. Back to Brown. He tries for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 4-on-3 break. Smith fires from way outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Brown outside. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Edwards. And it's Harper in for Brown. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now here's Kerr. It's deflected. That's a 2 from Butler. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Butler's so proficient at shooting off the dribble. He has a good feel for where his shot can come from and how he can get to that pull-up jump shot.
Kerr against Dragic. To the middle to end the cold streak. And the shot's good from Bushler. Bushler's got his first points of the game.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Wasted no time on that one.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Inside, Longley, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Adebayo, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Harper. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Outside Harper. Passes it to Simpkins. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hardaway. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Yeah, how about the quick feet there by Hardaway? Terrific at getting to his spot on the floor.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Harper. James checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Goran Dragic. And the Heat all-time here. They're up. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Adebayo. Kerr against Wade. Kukoc for 3. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Wade against Kerr. There's a minute left in the fourth. The pass to Bushley. Shot to stop the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. That's a 2 from Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And another miss by Chicago. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him. So, hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
A technical foul has been called on the Heat.
And the first one dropped.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when...
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The free throw drops for Kerr.
At the line for Chicago,
The free throw drops for Kerr.
2 shots.
And Kerr drops both of them. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
Here's Wennington, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
James fires from way outside and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
9 seconds left in the game. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Forward.